Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the ball. Welcome back. You're back with us at Beamer. And
Change your shit to vlog then, bitch.
I want to clear something up. I'm constantly getting this from people on these websites.
It's not us.
See, it's not just us.
71 Mustang, the 385 series websites, 71 through 73.
Well, then stop posting there, Barry.
Websites.
You can't, like I said to a dude that commented, I think it was past thing, if you can't handle the heat, bitch, get out of the kitchen.
No shit. I built this car 20 years ago on my 40th birthday, guys. Okay, let me clear this up, okay?
Who gives a shit?
Me and my son, 20 years ago.
Who cares, Barry?
Exactly, 20 years ago.
It's never going to leave that spot.
If you built
I
the car,
decided to put a
it should run around the road.
1970 XL convertible.
No, who builds a car? Seriously, folks.
It came out of
If
a
you're a car worker, do you build a car just to mothball it and let it rot away for 20 years? When you build a car, do you just build it and then say, fuck it, I'm done with it, and go put it in the field?
Oh, no.
I mean, if you put your time, think about it. If you put your time, money, sweat, blood, because working on cars, you put blood into these cars sometimes, dude. I put fingers into cars. Get some fingers into cars, man. I mean, so when that car's done, do you just say, oh, I got it running, now I'm going to go park it in the field and let it rot? No, you either drive it or you pass it on.
Listen, folks, on a serious note, dude, like Dad said, for those of you that don't build cars, who don't build cars, building cars is not a cheap hobby. You could be like us and scramble and scrunch to what you can get to put the car together, or you could be like some of the other guys and have money and you could buy the nice shit, do the nice shit, not have to save up. But anybody like Barry that tells you just get into the hobby, it's cheap, because he said that before. Hey, get into the hobby, you can do it on a budget. You don't have to have a lot of money.
But you're not. It takes time to build it. Like it takes years to build a car. I've had a truck here for 3 years, man, because the guy. We're going to hopefully do a whole story on it. The guy's father bought the truck due in '76, and he wanted it back to '76. Well, he didn't have all the money to do it, and he didn't have all the money to buy the parts and stuff.
Well, look at that.
It took him 3 years, and he finally got everything to do it.
Well, look at the '83 Dodge. We picked up that big block from that same guy. He basically gave it to me.
Right. He's a real good guy.
We've been building the engine for what, 2 years now?
Yeah.
Because guess what part data we were missing until a couple months ago? What part?
Oil pan pickup.
A mileage on oil pan pickup. And because I know Barry listens, he'll be like, well, you can afford mileage on. That's a $300 pan. How much did I pay for that pan swap meet?
$100.
How much did I pay for the windows tray? $80, right?
$20.
$20.
That's swap meet, brand new.
The biggest money I have in that whole system, the oil pan, the windows tray, is the pickup, and that was like $150.
And the reason it took so long is because Milodon was out on them.
Yeah.
They was sold out, and it just kept. I mean, nobody had one in stock.
But we're finally getting that truck around here and getting it built. There's 2 cars here that 3 that I want to make sure by midsummer I run and drive, because I want to enjoy the cars. I get tired. I'm not like Barry. I don't like walking outside and seeing my dart run to the ground. That's not pleasurable for me. I don't like to sit in the driver's seat going vroom, vroom, vroom. I actually want to fucking drive it.
It's took
7 years almost.
Yeah, but it's a brand new car when it's done. You know what I mean? A brand new car from '76 or 73. A brand new car from '73 with some upgrades is what it would be. I mean, '73 technology, but it would be like you just drove it out of the dealership in '73.
Because before we get the rest of this, we're already 4 minutes in. I'm gonna make it real quick.
The Buick's the quickest thing we've built around here so far. That's ours. Well, no, the SS, the truck, the SS 454 went pretty quick.
But that car, the Dart, which is my green car you guys see in the background, I got that car. I think I was still in high school. Well, Dad, what engine did I want to put in that car when we were originally trading for it?
A big block.
A big block. I had seen David Freiberger and Steve Dulcich put in a big block into their crop duster. And I was like, that's badass. I want to do it. And then I got it here and started researching parts and everything like that. I was like, well, this is way out of my fucking price range.
The car had a sweet running six in it. It ran good.
He's going to look at me there for this.
I mean, he could have been driving that car all this time while he was building it, but not my boy.
In my defense, okay, I went and bought an automatic transmission. I am not good at driving a stick, folks. Point is, shit takes time, but you make progress on it. You don't just, you have $1,000, okay, let's say you get $1,000. Barry would go buy another car at that $1,000 instead of being like, look, I got 86 cars. Let's get one on the fucking road.
Right, that's my point. He wants everybody to believe this is that he's so great because he has 80 cars. That doesn't make him great. That makes him irresponsible and not a good carman. I mean, he's not a good dude in general. He thinks quantity beats quality.
Folks, let me ask you this, dude. Mako, go check out Mako. They got a video where Barry's doing an oil change in a Valiant that was never a running, driving car, just to let it sit again. How many people do y'all know that do oil changes on a car just to push it back in the shed and let it sit?
Right, I mean, it's not, the oil that was in it's probably never been on the road. It's never seen a mile of blacktop. And he changes the oil in these cars. He talks about, there's one video when he's talking about his Duster, he's talking about buying wiper blades for it. I mean, wiper blades for it, folks. I mean, he's not worried about getting a clutch in it. He's worried about putting wiper blades on the motherfucker. So it can sit there, and in a year from now, the wiper blades will be dried out and junk.
All right. One more thing. To anybody that wants to get into Ford or Mopar, don't do it. Because my dad was a Chevy guy, so I'm used to parts being GM guy. And I'm used to parts being cheap, extremely cheap.
Well,
And
let's be careful with that, because when you get into the BPO,
yeah, I'm talking like
things
Chevys
change.
and
I mean,
like Novas and Camaros, shit you've had.
especially Buick, you can't just go buy Buick pistons and rods like
And
a
and
good.
I got into Mopars, and one of my auto shop teachers, when they found out I had a Duster, and I was bitching about how expensive parts were, he told me, I think he was joking. I'm pretty sure he was joking, because he was a big Mopar guy. He had a 70s Dart Slinger that he built for his daughter. He had a badass Fury. It was the Goodbye style, not Barry's. And he had a 69 Charger or Challenger, the Dom's types cars. He had those. So he was a diehard Mopar guy. And I'm in auto shop bitching about it. And he goes, Austin, I want you to think about something. He goes, Mopar parts are expensive. He goes, you figure you want to buy an intake for a Chevy? He goes, add $30 on top of what a new small block Chevy intake costs.
$30 my ass.
And I think he was joking, but my auto shop teachers were good guys. I mean, he gave me a fucking exhaust out of a Duster that he built for his daughter's boyfriend. Yeah, they're like 1-inch tools, but he's like, fuck, I'm not using them. You got Duster, right? Here you go. I was like, all right, I'll take them. And I still got them out back. I'm not going to use them, but they're good if you need 3-inch tools bent for a Duster or an A-body.
You could take them to a Muppet shop and have them bend you up any pipes you want, like a jig.
Unlike Barry, this has been my building cars and being in cars has been my dream since I was probably 8, 9.
And you've been around cars your whole life. Cars and quads.
The main thing that got me into all old cars, before we get into this, is already 8 minutes long, is a 69 GTO Judge. Me and Dad, I think I told the story before, went down to a junkyard called Dave's. Bright orange GTO Judge. And that car screamed badass. It just resonated in me, and ever since then I've been in the classic cars.
Dave's was a junkyard like you don't see no more.
Yeah.
They're not around no more. I mean, he had old cars, but he was fair on his prices. I mean,
and what bugs me about Barry is, on a serious, one of the things that does bug me, they're not making no more 72 fastbacks. It's not going to happen. They're not making no 1970 Mach 1s. He could put these in fucking hands of people that will enjoy them and drive them. And if he loved these cars like he said he does, he would resonate like, look, I can't do this, and pass it on.
If you love something, do you want to see it just rot and just rot away? If you love something, do you want to see it go away?
A 429 cubic inch big
hoarder.
block,
He's got a sickness.
385 series engine, into my Mustang. Okay.
Big
So,
whoop, Barry. Who the fuck
20
cares?
years ago, me and my son swapped this out.
Ryan did most of the
no
work, Barry,
engine,
because you're
we bought.
incompetent.
He said a
Ignition engine,
he
302
had the tree already
C4
flown out at
car.
this point.
Yeah.
And we put this 400.
But the hood gap on this hood is look at the rust hole in the apron.
60 horsepower in that car.
Well,
Now,
I mean,
in 1970,
he
you
talks about
guys
how they were
know
really
the history of the horsepower with engines in 1970. They were underrated. So this thing's more like probably
200,
375, 375,
100.
400
Hey, Barry, tell the truth, man. Now with all the blow by, it's probably what 100 horsepower.
Me and my son shoehorned this motor.
It's probably like
So look, he's got an AC compressor on that engine, and there's no line to go. Every one of these cars have the AC compressor belts on them.
429, 1972.
Hey Barry, you're the type of dude, right? That's probably like a square body Chevy, right? You probably put.
It was a clean slate. We bought
He said it's not a Mach 1.
For less than that.
He literally says
Actually,
that.
I didn't buy it for 500. It was less than that. I bought the body with no motor, no training. The wiring was chopped. You can see that I patched all the wires with some little blunt connector.
Yeah, patches.
Right there, and I think I need to go over that again.
Look at the fucking ground strap, it's bare.
And it sparks and it runs and it don't spark, so it's probably one of them wires. So that's what we did. We shoehorned that in there. We swapped it out. Okay, it's not a factory original. I never claimed this thing was factory original. God, I get
You
people
probably
that
did, Barry.
argue with me.
You tell everybody it's a Mach 1,
They
don't
didn't make a 1972 big block bus.
Or it's not the one that he says
did.
Mach 1. He says
That is.
I put
That
that
is.
in there.
So that's not the one that he says is like
That's one of the ones that he's got 3 Mach 1s.
No, everything's inside.
Yeah.
Okay, Ford didn't put them in there.
That's his
72
Illinois.
or 3. Okay, we realize
so
that.
is
Okay,
the
we
Illinois
Yeah.
just a Mach
downsized
1?
by then.
Yeah.
There we go.
By 73,
He says all
it
3 of them are
was
Mach
over with,
1s.
you know? 74, 75, it was gone, you know? But this was not an original car. This car was a 302 C4, 2-barrel, automatic, you know, and that was it. That's all it was. And whoever had it couldn't drive it because they wrecked the left front corner. I got an apron for that, replace that. And they wrecked the right rear corner.
When are you gonna do that
So
one,
they
Barry?
worked this whole left side out. You can see the bumper tweaked down. And they hit there was something in the right rear. And they wiped the car. The car was totaled. I bought it from a guy that had, you know, plans on building it, and he never did anything with it.
Like you're not going
And I
to?
bought it, and then me and my son had it, and I'm thinking, well, I guess I'm just gonna 302 it, you know, and 289 it maybe, or a Windsor it, you know, I don't know what. And then all of a sudden, a light bulb come on, man, because I've been trying to build a big block Mustang for years. It started with Christine, and that's my Christine. It's a 70 Mustang, Cobra Jack body, and
You're a liar.
had
It
an
is
engine
not.
missing in it. So it had a 351 CJ in it, 4-speed, 9-inch, and it is a pod.
Liar, liar,
Rear
pencil
end out
fire.
in the garage because I hurt the rear end. The engine is in it is just awesome. But anyways, I tried to put a 429 in it, and it was a different 429 than that's in this car. It came out of a Thunderbird. That's another 429 I had, but unfortunately, the guys I bought it from lied. Didn't tell me there was water in the block. It froze and busted. I mean, it destroyed that engine. It was junk.
How is that on them to tell you that?
Welding, and I never did go back and get it. Some other guy went over there and cut the heads and all the parts, and I'm still mad about that.
See,
One day he'll
he
take
just
the
said he
fight
took
for
it
that.
into
Anyway,
the machine shop,
So it
dropped
never
it off.
happened. So I ended up
and
putting
never went back
302 in this, you know.
How is that?
Ran it into the 4-speed,
What?
and
Barry,
that's
you make no
Christine.
fucking sense, buddy.
And there's no copyright.
You are a
in
piece of
this.
shit.
This is a 70 Mustang. And Christine spelled different than the 58 Plymouth Fury from the movie Christine. It's not a copyright at all. That's a Plymouth. This is a Mustang. My Eleanor's is no copyright again.
What the
It's
fuck
spelled
is he on this
Eleanor's.
copyright?
You must be
Yes.
worried that somebody's gonna
And
sue
I'm
this
not
bitch
trying to
ass.
sell the car. I get that too. No, it's copyright. They're take your car. No, they're not going to take my car. I'm not selling the car. I'm not trying to, you know,
Huh?
copy the Gone in 60 Seconds, you know, with Toby Halicki. You know, his real name was Henry. I'm not trying to copy that man, you know. My car is Eleanor's. You know, you can see it's rust and black. There's a little bit of yellow on it over here.
See what he did?
And I'm converting
Hey
it
Barry,
over.
is that plural? Is that more than one?
You don't think he's
With
fucked
brake
in his
cans.
head? Listen to him
And
talk.
the great
Man. He is
ultraviolet light from the
nuts,
sun
man. This
It's
man
making
is
my paint
insane.
job. So there's no
It's
copyright.
like everything else, Barry. It's Ralph Cam Black.
Whatever.
I mean,
It's
this
spelled
man
different.
really
It's a
thinks
different
that
year.
Warner Brothers
This
or
is
who
a
the fuck
73 Mach.
Paramount
Mine's a 72
is going to come try to take his
Yeah,
car.
mine's got a big block in it. He had
Think
it clean.
about it.
Mine's nothing like his car. We're not
His car
claiming-
was nice. Your car's
It's
junk. Yeah.
just the name of the car because it was yellow and
I
black.
don't know, man. You can't say
And the
that.
guy
That's
we got it
is
from, that's
insane.
what he called it, was Eleanor. I changed the name to Eleanor's.
Bullshit.
That's- It's the same car, it's not
Hey, Barry.
He sounds so. It's just like him saying, "I dropped my phone in the toilet," and then you realize what he said.
Hey,
Oh, my buddy.
it's funny because when you add an S to something, it makes it plural.
The original Ghana 67.
Illinois is more than one.
I'm not trying to copy her husband. You know, my car's
Fuck.
Told you he's an idiot.
My car's a
Dude.
72 fastback. My car's nothing like
So
her
there's two.
car. It had a
There's two
roll
of them
cage in
there. I
it.
mean,
You know, his car was smashed up. Of course, mine is too, but his was smashed up further than mine.
Hey, Barry, does his frame rail pop out when he jacked it up?
Right. It's a Beaver car. Beaver and Son garage car. Okay, so we cleared that up.
Hey, folks, y'all are going to start seeing BMW stickers on every car.
And all this growth here is going to be gone.
look, man.
So you guys see that, and all the fields over there, all this growth all around here, and all of the fields over there is cars are like.
Hey, there's this 10-second Barracuda with a
all around.
2-barrel.
We're going to take care of that today. So I hope we took care of that problem. You guys understand it. You know.
I understand you're a fucking Riri. You fucking put an S on something and don't think it means plural.
There is no, listen here, no, it's not an original factory, you know, big block Mustang. No, I swapped it out.
Look at how it's grouper on
I
each side.
I'd go back to my Mr. Obvious and what grinds my gears, guys. That's what grinds my gears. So we're back to Mr.
Is what somebody was concerned they might come take your car and said to you, "Hey, they might come take your car," and you jump down there and fucking throw it for it, right, Barry?
My 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner is probably a $100,000 car, restored. Easily $100,000 car.
Holy shit!
Okay? Nothing. You
Hey,
can't
Barry,
make money
is that a $500,000 duster?
Nothing I have is for sale, okay?
It's a real deal 340 Holyfield.
We're talking kind of money Richard Rollins, Dennis Collins got to put together. Those guys are too cheap to buy anything I got. They're cheapos. No, you can't get it for $14,000, Dennis. No, you can't get it
Listen
for
to him, guys.
$10,000.
Listen to this, man. You don't
You
think
could
this
buy it.
dude's crazy?
Mark Werman, yeah, we don't like you either.
Why? Because he actually builds cars.
You couldn't touch these Plymouths. I have my Plymouth Roadrunner.
You got to title this video. You don't think this man's insane?
Get
Listen
away
to this.
from her.
Barry, you wouldn't touch that duster. It's not even a desirable car.
And that's it, guys. We're out.
Holy shit, dude. Put the crack pipe
Set a
down.
backup bearings for it. Pit bike will be up and going today. And
Hey,
get
Barry,
ready for that.
is that a 6-figure pit bike?
See you guys. The next one, guys.
I
Check
don't
out my
say, I
friend's
mean,
Action Auto Parts.
I knew he
Jamie
was crazy,
Phillips.
but
Check
holy
his channel
shit.
out, guys. He's got some cool stuff. Got a big junkyard he's putting together. He's got everything. He's got rims, tires, man cave stuff, car parts, trucks, car parts, anything the heart desires. You guys deserve, you know, to yourselves to check out my friend's channel. Hit that subscribe button with him. Like, tag, share, follow him. Like, tag,